Please welcome to the channel Life's Wisdom Unleashed, adding value to book reading. In today's video, we're going to see the top lessons learned from the book The Courage to be Disliked by the Japanese authors Ichiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga. In this book, the authors insist that the courage to be happy also includes the courage to be disliked. When you have gained that courage, your interpersonal relationships will all at once change into things of lightness. Happiness is in your hands. The Courage to be Disliked is a Japanese analysis of the work of the 19th century psychologist Alfred Adler, who established that happiness lies in the hands of each human individual and does not depend on the past traumas. So, crafted approach to a happy and fulfilled life. The authors provide us an empowering, rational, thoughtfully crafted book. The Courage to be Disliked comes in the calm, cool-headed style you would expect from Eastern philosophers. By shining a light on Adler's work, it fills a gap in our current pop psychology conversation. It provides a useful, level-headed approach to living a happy and fulfilled life. The Courage to be Disliked, an instant bestseller in Japan and now a global phenomenon with over 3.5 million copies sold. The book tells the story of an unhappy young man who visits a philosopher on the outskirts of his city. Throughout the conversations, the teacher helps him take control of his own life and happiness. This book teaches us that your past does not determine your future. If you focus on what's wrong with you, you might be looking for reasons to hate yourself on purpose. Competition is just made up and hurting our happiness. Your past does not determine your future. Most of our adult lives is spent trying to fight, unravel, and overcome our limiting beliefs from the past. According to Adler, this isn't true and defended the idea that we can change who we are in any given moment. Even if you could trace all your flaws back to 2 or 3 instances in your childhood, so what? You can only change them now, in the present. You have to believe that something different can happen in order to break the old patterns. And you can choose the new outlook at any time. So choose it right now. Focus on what's right with you. You will find for reasons to love yourself. While talking to the student, Kishimi too realized that the flaws the young man saw were not real. In essence, he made up reasons to hate himself in order to seek isolation from others and thus avoiding getting hurt. His loneliness was the cause of his misery, not the effect of any actual shortcomings. Love yourself like your life depends on it. Deal with objective inferiorities. Adler said the only inferiorities we have to actively deal with are the objective ones, and only if they really hinder us in reaching our goals. But the subjective ones aren't even there, so be sure to probe them before you deem yourself unworthy. One wonderful antidote to this problem is, as author Kamal Ravikant puts it, to love yourself like your life depends on it. A competitive mindset destroys your mental health. Mark Twain remarked that comparison is the death of joy. But this is worse. It is also the birth of misery. This is something that Adler would agree with. He saw competitive societies as detrimental to our mental health and well-being. Today, this is a prominent topic in debates around Western versus Eastern culture. Countries like Japan and China also have competition but are overall more focused on cooperation. So those were the important lessons to be learned from the book The Courage to be Disliked by Ichiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga. So hope you like the content. If you really like the content, please do subscribe to the channel Life's Wisdom Unleashed, adding value to book reading. Hoping to meet you in future with more such useful content. Till then, thanks for watching Life's Wisdom Unleashed, adding value to book reading.